you today. I'm kind of chilling at the homies. Daniel's gonna be working on his 240Z. He's actually doing a VQ swap on it with the CDO8. This thing, I wanted to show you guys because it is sick. Maybe we'll even get a first turnover today. I think all that's left is the intake manifold and the starter, and we're good to turn her over. I'll do a walk around this car for you guys to see. Daniel, how long has this been in the process of building?
I mean, I've been building it for 5 years, but in this state...
In this state?
6, 7 months, something like that.
6, 7 months, all right. Good progress.
Yeah. 6, 7 months of only being able to work on it.
2 days a week.
If that.
Walk around, walk around. And this is Sam here. He's actually working on a VR6 swap in his 73 Celica right-hand drive. I'll walk over and show you guys. There's a lot going on here. Hell yeah. Right on, guys. So this should be a pretty fun, exciting day, actually. Gonna be working on a 240, and hopefully we get her turned over, hopefully get that gauge cluster set up. I'll show you guys the motor a little bit. So as you can see, he had to make his own subframe. They're gonna take it out to redo the weld, so I won't zoom in too close on those. This is actually from an 05. Daniel's working on some wiring to the battery. We're gonna go ahead and work on the gauge cluster on the inside of the car. How many gauges are you trying to fit on that?
Battery switch, wideband, fuel gauge, and a couple of switches that control the gauges up here.
So what do you want to do? You just want to stagger a few and then have switches?
I've been trying out a couple different designs. I couldn't decide on anything. I need to kind of see it in person and see what looks the best and what's actually gonna work.
I think we should break it down ergonomically. What gauges are you gonna look at, like, while you're driving? What gauges are you only gonna look at, like?
These ones, that's the whole point. That's why I have these up here.
Yeah.
Alright, so everything else is really just secondary.
Right, but I still want it to look like...
Oh, no,
I mean, but it's also cardboard. We can make a few different layouts.
You're gonna want to look at your wideband while you're driving.
Yeah.
I
would have probably the kill switch like right here, like...
The code, or massive. The whole problem is that the gauge, the fuel gauge and the kill switch are pretty massive.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So, like, both these things are...
What's on the top of your fuel gauge? It's a combo gauge.
It's an ammeter.
Oh yeah, these are pretty large.
Yeah, that's the whole...
Oh, you put the stock fuel gauge and ammeter down there?
Yeah.
Oh, it's an ammeter.
That's gonna look pretty packed.
Does your ammeter even work?
No, there's plenty of room for it. It's just how we want to do it, and then.
So this, whatever. Really? How large are the switches you want to use?
I've never seen a stock one. I think it's the first one of these that I ever saw. That
3 buttons for the gauges. These guys. There's 3 of them.
Oh, like that?
There's a reason every single Z I've ever had.
Yeah, oh, these are tiny.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Right. No, it's basically those two, but then also. If you look at how this mounts...
Why are you using that? Why don't you just get an aftermarket one?
Because this... I have it, and I don't... You know how much a build costs? I'm already over budget, so... But this will come through, right? So it'll sit on that lip right there, and then but then the wideband has a way bigger lip, so I think it'll look weird.
Where's the wideband at?
I don't know.
Even though you are over budget?
I would just buy a speed. It's not that expensive. I already have this. It's like one less thing to buy. Honestly, I kind of like the stock gauges.
Alright, so the consensus right now is to put the 3 switches right here. Daniel's currently looking at new gauges for this big guy. And then I guess all that we really have to worry about is the kill switch and the wideband, but we'll see if we can work with this or if he ends up buying that.
Oh, you cheated.
Pro tip, take the cap off your beer so you know it's yours. I also did the same with water bottles. I like take the label off. Okay. In terms of this, I don't know if he's gonna buy a new gauge or not for the gas tank, but I'm gonna go ahead and drill as if he is. I'll measure dead center, but I'm thinking we'll just do the kill switch here.
Here's your fuel gauge.
Thank you.
It's only that tiny little part, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and set up like this first, and then wideband, probably, I think he wanted it right next to the fuel gauge. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and mark dead center on the cardboard box or sheet. ever brought beer.
I guess YouTube groups.
Alright, Daniel, I can do two things here. This is dead center compared to where this dead center is, or I can move it over a bit so the outer circumference has the same difference between the outside. That one? That's what I was thinking.
The outer ends are equal?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
You'll never notice if the center's the same. You'll notice if one's further away from the end.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And voila! Here, you get to put this on. Thanks. Hey guys. Do you know what time it is? Ponytail time.
Beer time.
Yeah, beer time, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You're spoiled with these tools here.
So nice.
Is it supported by something?
Probably not.
The header?
Just that it's on 6 studs.
No, 2 sensors plugged in.
Yeah. Oh, this is a tight fitment with your steering, huh?
Oh yeah.
I don't even know if I've taken it.
Can you just get the tape off without actually removing the header?
Yeah, I could probably do that.
We're not running it for more than 2 couple
You just don't want to melt tape in your f***ing exhaust.
Hold this.
Sorry, that's not a beer.
Alright guys, first turnover on the VQ240Z.
Daniel's shaking.
So someone needs. I'm totally scared. What are you standing back for? Get ready.
We're getting ready.
Okay. Hey, enough.
I'll leave it at that.
No, right.
Come on, do more.
Something's. It just doesn't like censor. But I'm just happy it fired.
Yeah?
That's,
yeah.
that's honestly, that's good enough. That's all you fucking need to do.
There's no clean.
Doesn't have an alternator. Doesn't have a coolant temp sensor. Has a bunch of vacuum leaks. Doesn't have open headers.
But how did it feel though?
Great.
Good.
Ran for about 0.3 seconds.
See how this looks.
Good job on that.
Thank you.
Alright, I need to pull this off real quick.
I should probably acknowledge while the motor's in the car that I can still stand in the bay. Yeah, so this is basically a mid-engine VQ240 build. This is gonna be sick. Dude, you guys, this is so sick. I want to VQ something now. Oh man, oh man, oh man.
No, you know, direct drive. Just properly direct drive, like.
Straight to crank. Alright, getting out of here, bye! Just got home. That was a long weekend filled with cars. I swear my life revolves around cars, but that's why I started documenting it. Vlogging. Vlogging sounds a little more friendly. But yeah, so that was Daniel's VQ CD08 Swapped 240Z. He's been working on that for about 5 to 6 months now. It didn't hold a steady idle, but as you guys heard, it's missing half the sensors, the alternator isn't connected, there's mad vacuum leaks, but they're working on it. It'll be on the streets soon. Daniel, thanks for letting me come by to help out. I'll be working on the S14, hopefully, I'll be working on the S13, probably for the next video. The S14 should be out of paint this week, and I'm just waiting on parts for the Subi. So stay tuned, and thank you for watching. Bye!